All right, all right, all right. That was weird. Welcome to Goof On, everybody. It is Sunday, April 6th, 2025. Are you alive? How is everybody? Your weekend all right? Did you end up where you wanted to be? Did you hang out with people you know you'd like? Or did you get stuck in a rut in a place with, I can't say that word. But I hope you had a nice weekend, maybe with family and people you do love. Spread a little joy around each other. I really do. I hope you did. I did. Yeah. I was around that side of the world. You know the ones. Oh, yeah. The Trump rally yesterday. Or was that this morning? It was yesterday. Yeah, or non-rally. But 1,300 locations nationwide putting the old, we don't want Trump, we didn't elect you on. My head still hurts from the negative energy and, oh, oh it smelled like soy. Uh, anyway, it was fun, and the video's up, and people seem to be hating it, loving it. But tomorrow, we start the UFO campaign. Like, we're going to ask the public what they believe, what they think, if they heard of the drone situation most people have, or if they believe that the government is trying to give us information and it's being blocked. See, here's the funny thing about it. Why even have congressional hearings if you don't want to dig and get the information we want? You know? Does it make sense to anybody? No. That's how you know they don't mean it. Yeah. How do you have a congressional hearing with zero evidence? You want to hear a story? No. No. And everybody should say no from now on. Don't want it. You got something on film? You got something digitized, recorded? Show me that. You know? You have an alien in the freezer? Get his ass out of there. Show it to the world. My friend Michael from Dark Hour Paranormal interviewed one of the most controversial people you'll ever meet in ufology, Jonathan Reed, who claimed he was walking his dog, came across this alien that was attacking his dog, ripped his dog to pieces, then his dog just vanished. No evidence of a dog being delimbed. See, that right there tells me anything he says from there on out, I can't believe. But we move on. And this is the guy who has pictures of some sort of obelisk object, triangle, black. This is from 30 years ago, kids. And Michael just interviewed him a couple weeks ago. He hit the alien in the head, thought he killed it, has pictures of the alien. I mean, right there. The eye blinking and all this stuff. It's crazy. Then there was this object, the Link bracelet. He puts it on in front of a crowd we never see in a movie, well, a TV studio with Jaime Maussan running it. He disappears allegedly and then comes back and we hear cheering. Puts this, I want to play that interview that Michael did with him, the first one. Not tonight, but I want to play it and talk about it one night. Maybe we'll do it with the members. I don't know. Oh, members show usually would be tonight. I'm switching it to Friday. I don't know if that helps anybody, but I'm not going to leave you guys out this week, even though I'm doing this tonight. There will be some stuff going up later. Tonight or tomorrow. You don't want to know. It's not an excuse, but my editing software is just on hold for a day until I can make the payment. Sorry. Yeah, I use Adobe Premiere. It's $65 a month. If anybody knows of another program out there that I could just buy outright, that's like 100, 150. I don't need anything but to add music and have, fade to black, dissolve, and to make the music any way I see fit. That's it. I don't need any Zoom. I don't need to do anything. I just need a basic editing tool. $65 a month is expensive. Well, it's $59 plus tax, $62.70. It's expensive. That's just the editing software. But it is the best. And I know it now like the back of my hand. So it'd be a shame, but until the finances get better, I'm screwed for now. So, I need something that's affordable. If anybody knows, Ben, maybe you know. Welcome to the show, everybody. Let's do a little roll call. And we'll get this shindig started because tonight I do want to talk about this Russian military satellite. Well, the Russians released these satellites that released other objects that started acting strange. What are the objects? Nobody knows. But some people are speculating as it's some sort of AI spy machine that nobody's ever seen. You saw the thumbnail. This is crazy. We're going to have soon blackouts, I bet. Somebody's going to hack the main, power grid. I'm surprised it hasn't happened. It's a big penalty. Yeah, it's a big penalty. That's why. But nonetheless. Who else is here tonight? Mossy Hero. Goofony in my tall head. What's up, Chief? Nathan. How you doing, man? From the Quantum Show. Cool. I like that little profile picture there. F Graph 72. How you do? Good to see you, man. Hope everything's good. Sky Allen, how are ya? Good? Oh, good. Good. Behan. Oh. About. Okay. I'm just remembering. Who's this guy? Hey, what do you say, Tim? Good to see you, man. Happy New Year to you and happy spring. Good. Good to see you, brother. Yeah, my lips got stuck together. I have cotton mouth for some reason. No. Yeah. Maybe. Who's this person? Burning the Veil with Anjali. What do you say, eh? Hey. I like it. What do you say, eh? Hey. No, it's Anjali. This is good. I'm surprised to see anybody here tonight. Who's this person? Hey, Herzianko. How you doing? Herzianko. Herzanko, right? That how you say it? Cool name. Teresa Pulio, how are you? Nice to see you. This DJ 808, probably gonna listen in bed. Got a feed by Soulmate Kitty. She's been making soft noise, keeping me in melting ears to go find the top bedtime. Okay. Hey, great place to get a nap right now while you're getting good information. Go to sleep and good night. Did that work? It put her. Well, sorry. Peacenik Relics. I had to take a look at that a few times to make sure I was going to read you correctly. Peacenik Relics. Nice to see you. How you doing? Welcome. Kelly Lewis. Howdy do this. Welcome. Stephen A. Everybody. Stephen A. All right. And Bernie Muro. What do you say, Chief? Welcome to the show. Foghorn Leghorn. And Tom. Welcome, everybody. If I didn't say your name, Metalhead, how you doing? I don't know if I forgot. I don't want to. But welcome to the show, everybody. If I didn't say your name, doesn't mean I don't love you. It means we got a lot of show to do. It's true. V-Man's here. Don't want to forget. Raging Against Machine. Welcome to the show. What's this here? Hey, Richie. Ben says, Goof on Power Director is one I use, and we'll email you about it and send you 2 emails. Okay, cool. Right on. Thank you so much. And yeah, if you want to help support the show this way too, Super Chat, Super Sticker, PayPal, Cash App, all the links are in the show description and on the homepage of Goof On. Thank you, Ed Shafet. Hey, man. You know, hope and wish, I just say if. It's okay. It's okay. I mean, that is awesome. So don't think it isn't, right? Because everything goes, it funnels all in. And I appreciate the continuing support. Yeah, man, it's not just one show you do it and that's the rest. I appreciate you. I see it all. Thanks, Ed. And welcome to the show. All right. So, got some good stuff tonight. I have to admit, even Third Phase of Moon's got the greatest video I've seen, which I kind of want to start off with because it's a really good video. I like it. It doesn't mean you'll like it. I have a bad habit after watching something, deleting it immediately. Why do I do that? This is a video of a sphere. There's other videos that they have from their video last night that they put out. But I have to talk about this one because this is the epitome of everything we want out of a UFO video, other than the aliens stepping out and waving. This right here, I pray to God. I do. A real God I pray to. Hey, what happened? Oh, hold on. A real God that this is real and it's not fake. I don't think it's fake. And, you know, Brent and Blake don't think it's fake. So that's they wouldn't post anything that was purposely faked. I'm pretty sure they wouldn't. I doubt they would. Well, maybe they wouldn't. Maybe. I'm just kidding. All right, here we go.
Runs towards this thing.
This is amazing.
There it is. Boo. Look at this thing. What is it? Look, it's
It's everything you thought.
Now, I want to know what happened after that video just cut.
Wait, I thought there was...
If he actually obtained this object and put it in his pickup truck. One of these things that just doesn't make any sense. Watch
Here's
this.
Where it starts.
And it's that perfect sphere, the metallic sphere that we've been seen around the world. I think it was one of the clearest videos that we just
I doubt
put out a few days ago.
Why.
But here's another one, and it's acting very, very strange. What's the means of propulsion?
Could wind be pushing
AI,
this?
no
Absolutely.
CGI,
but
no
could
manipulation.
Wind do
We're
this?
looking at an authentic UFO here. The metallic sphere. Crazy stuff. Broad daylight.
Look, it's going back. It's going the other way now.
Here we go again, Blake. Look at this thing. It just hovers over the city line there. And it's
Look how straight it's going, too.
Right.
You can tell by that background.
It's perfectly spherical.
Now it's going to change.
This metallic. It's going to be heavy. I'm estimating this thing to be, I don't know, 6 to 10 feet in length.
You can't tell how heavy it is.
Size. What I like about this, too, as well, we got a picture of this thing that it shows it land and it's on the ground.
Oh, yeah.
And this
Wait till you see that picture.
Look at this thing.
Look at this.
Bank straight down. Again, just unconventional. And then he runs towards this thing, and there it is. Boo. Look at this thing. What is it? Look, it's huge.
Wait, that's it?
Now, I want to know what happened after that video just
Look at this.
He actually obtained this object and put it in his pickup truck and brought it back home. If you did, contact us. We want to find out the meta behind this. What's the meta propulsion behind this object, guys? What's keeping it up in the sky? How is it able to perform these maneuvers like this?
Well,
It's very
that's
unconventional.
the big mystery.
It's amazing.
It is.
Again, how it just shot down like that, Brent.
It is
You can
amazing.
see
What do you
that
guys
it was
think,
lying
guys?
there in
Huh?
the tall grass. It definitely. This is
14.
this
There's
is very
80 of us
compelling.
here.
We're gonna have more updates. On this
Refresh
one,
your
guys,
screen.
tomorrow.
There's
I'm sure
81.
there's some recovery
Glenn.
going on. Crash retrieval.
Yeah,
Blake,
thanks though.
I just got this in. I really got a clear shot.
Greer's
So
the
pull this
pilot.
up on the timeline as we look at this again.
Did you refresh,
This is
Glenn,
pretty
and see
amazing.
what happened?
This is the moment where this thing kind of just shoots
I
down
like that. Greer's
without
the
any kind of
pilot.
means of control. This isn't wind just blowing this balloon around. This is showing some
Delivering
sort of,
drugs.
I would say,
Oh, that's right.
control. It knows what it wants to do. And the best part is that we got this thing on the ground. Boom. Did you just see that? As it just banked.
It's amazing, though. It is.
And
It's a
there it
good
goes.
video.
And, this person gets really
I
close
know,
up
my
to a
clock
crash
isn't.
and retrieval right there. Okay, here's the photo. Roll it.
I'll fix the clock.
All right, we're pulling it up, and we're going to get a close-up look at this metallic sphere. Look how
Look at
large
that.
it is. I think your approximation was correct, Brent. I don't know, the size of a small car, maybe about 15 feet in diameter, I'm guessing, but it's crazy. It was.
All right. Let's take a look. I'm looking. Okay, it's on the other side of the fence. Let's just look at that first. Second, why? And this is what bothers me. I don't know. I see some sort of band that looks like maybe a 6-inch band that goes around this. You see it right here, from here to here. It looks like it goes around. Can't see over here, but it does look like about 8 to 10 feet. Can't tell how much it weighs. You just can't. It's impossible. It could weigh 0 for all we know, or it could weigh 5 tons. We just don't know. And if this was a drone, there are drone balloons, my peeps. Yes. Now, I see something strange right here. It looks like holes.
There,
Gosh dang it, Rich. I double clicked. Maybe it's the
thing would be
pixeling.
pretty big, too.
It looks like there's little holes here. Maybe that's how it's propelling itself. There's some sort of emission coming out of here that's pushing it. I don't know.
Put up in a pickup truck. We got to get.
Hey, Ed
this,
just became a member. Hey, it
we
turned
gotta
red
get our
on my
hands
side.
this,
Look
is
at
what I'm
that.
trying to say, Brent. This
First
is crazy.
time.
Yep, it's been talked about, and here are the photos. They're raw, and again, this is 100% legit. I believe this photo is coming up
3
from
foot
Australia,
fence.
and
Yeah,
what we
right.
just saw
Well,
earlier
wait.
is connected to the same event.
Usually it's 10
That's
feet
not
across
guaranteed,
between
but I do
these
believe
these-
that's a connection.
I don't know.
We'd like to know more. Let us know in the comments. But look at this thing. It looks like a stainless steel
Thank
ball
you, Ed,
bearing.
for
And if you
re-upping.
could imagine the size that you hold in your hand, these ball bearings, and you blow it up to this size.
Ball
this
bearings.
size, this thing weighs
Right? These are big
extremely,
ball bearings. That's it.
Heavy. I would
I
say.
want to look for
I
something
don't know,
real
5
quick.
to 10 tons. Yeah, if it's solid stainless
wanna
steel.
I
But
wanna
we're
look
not- we
for
don't know if it's
round
hollow. We just saw it
drone
floating
balloons
in the sky.
right
like
now. I'm gonna look
it
it
was
up.
lighter than air, but it sure doesn't look lighter than air. Like we said, these things have.
I want to
some
see
mass to
drone
it.
spheres.
It's very interesting.
Drone
I'm just hoping
balloon
we have some more
spheres.
updates. Hands, boots on the ground. We've got to get close up
we
to
go.
this thing.
Let's
This
see what
is
I find here.
amazing stuff.
Okay,
Again,
okay, guys.
A lot of things happening right here at Third Phase Moon. Subscribe. We've got.
Yeah. Hold on a second now. I am going to ruin some people's reality right now, including mine, because I didn't think these things really existed like this. Look at that. Here's drone balloons. They look kind of similar, right? Let's take a look and walk around here, shall we? Yeah, I don't see anything that looks like a silver ball other than this. Okay, that's just a reflection. Let's take a look. Let's X out of here. Wait, let's see. Oh, look at that. Do you see what I see? Oh my goodness, look, there's a band. You see the band? I debunked it. It is a drone balloon. That's the band. Oh my God. There it is. There's the band. You can see it right here. It's just a little thicker, but that's it. All right, calm down. I'm pretty sure I got it. I'm pretty sure I just debunked that. I'm pretty sure. $90. Look at this. Oh, you're not looking at this. Sorry. Look at that. Hey, why isn't it doing it? Hold on a second. It opened up a new tab, so it's forcing my hand to do this. Look. Look at that. Isn't that cool? I don't understand, Metalhead. When you say from who, are you asking me who's flying them? Oh, this is a $90. Okay, let's take a look. Size of mirror ball, not a drone. Okay. So we don't have it yet. We don't have it. This is bullshit. This is a ball. This is not a drone. Okay. Okay, I'll drop it. Let's go back. Get rid of that. Show this. Maybe I should put drone spheres. You know, like a drone. Oh, wait, what's this? No. Let's try drone spheres instead of balloons because it's giving me balloons. All right, here we go. Okay. All right, I like where we're heading now. Metallic. That's what I got to put in. Here we go. Oh, wow. Let's just take a peek. Open up. There we go. Okay. An astronaut says 2 metallic orbs almost hit his plane at 9 grand feet. That's not ours. We need to see one of our. Oh, look at this. See, this is how I thought they would make it, right? It would have to have holes. And you can see it. I might have got a coolie. It didn't open up the right way. Oh, it did? No, it didn't. It didn't. Let me go back. But anyway, you could see how it has the blades, the propellers here at angles that are like sideways, I think. You know what I mean? Like angled to the corners. You can see some designs of what it might look like inside. That is so cool. Yeah, I never could really. I mean, I knew they would have to put some sort of drone in the middle, right? I mean, they would have to. It needs an engine. Here's one. I mean, these are just designs, but I don't know, guys. I mean, the one they're showing on third phase of moon, either it's a balloon or it's a UFO drone.
More updates for you tomorrow. A lot of UFO videos.
I don't know.
And if you've captured one, submit it. My email is in the description. Upload it to any social media.
God,
And don't forget, Battle for Disclosure. Watch it on Amazon, Apple TV. It's out right now.
You cooch upvoted? What?
You don't know that at the very
Betz
top,
sphere. Yeah,
that whole
that's
project
right.
is being run illegally.
Yeah, that's right. The
These are
sphere.
brand new witnesses, and they've got bombshell information to talk about.
That's right. The sphere. Hold on.
These technologies are
I'm gonna pull up the
unsanctioned.
Betz.
They are illegal operations, and this can be proven in any court of law.
It's like, wow, nobody's coming after us. We're
Just
going
to
to
take
do
a
this until
look
we can
at
get away with it.
They would have so much control over everything if they had that.
If this information was all released, it could fall into the wrong hands.
They're using security as a cover for illicit or illegal or even treasonous activities.
The members of Congress didn't have
I found
the
it.
detailed information of the precise location.
Where they keep the bodies, the crack, the debris, all the evidence that we've been searching for the last 80 years.
He knew how to keep a secret. Secrets
I
were
love you,
stock and
Thor.
trade.
They're literally making their own money to
I'm
fund
trying,
their own
man. I'm
projects.
We
trying.
have a source currently in the deep black world.
It doesn't matter if you're president of the United States, you're not going to talk about that.
There was this large monolithic slab, looked like it was elevated off of the ground.
It is traumatic.
Covering up the truth and you want me silenced?
See, the difference, that's such a good movie, by the way, if you haven't seen it. The thing is, I have come to the realization that there is something that is interfering with, I think, if you look for it, you're going to find it. But if you don't look for it and it shows up and it throws itself at you, how can you ignore it, Thor? You know what I mean? I've had experiences and things that happened seconds after I asked for it to happen. Yeah, of course it could be mental. I know all that. But not everything is a mental defect or a mental affect. It could just be guardian angels or guardians, period. I don't know. I don't know about you, but I feel like there's still some purpose that I have. And I haven't done it yet. I haven't reached that potential of whatever that is. But I think it started for me recently. I can't tell you what it is. I don't even know if it's goof on. I don't know if it's Rich Saves America. I don't know if I'm going to run into somebody on the streets doing these audits or recording and just get lucky and meet somebody who offers me a deal. Hey, you need a job? Hey, you want to help me? Hey, you want to make some cash? Or, hey, I can get you on the Joe Rogan show. You know, it's going to happen. And when it does, I want to be ready and I want to look good. So if I have to give in to my skeptical side and let whatever skeptical thing you think, I think, we think is out there, that there is no God, why be a reborn Christian? Why be a Christian? Why have faith in everything or anything? It's just the way it is. No, it isn't. And it is. Everything is already set. The future, the past, everything. It's already been done. Right? Why do you think there's reincarnation? Because it keeps repeating. I don't know. Until you get it right, I don't know. But I feel like I was still sick and I made an asserted effort to try to make a better person of myself by not believing in a traditional God, mind you, but something that's listening to me, the universe, because I've used it in the past. In 2004, when I tried that out, and I actually had results, my life was good for a couple of years, like really good. But this is the roller coaster of life, you're going to say. Maybe. Yeah. But life is what you make of it. You have free will. If you watch the video, we think we do. Do we? Have I already done this? These are all the questions we'll never have answers to. This is the hardest part of life. Not having answers. So what do? Whatever makes you feel good. That's it. If you want to believe Yoda is a god and that makes you happy, fine. As long as it's positive, you can grow. Negative shit's bad, but you learn from negative shit. Let other people do the negative shit. You focus on the good shit. My father always told me, don't follow people. People are stupid. Don't follow a trend. Just be yourself. And I pretty much have. When those parachute pants came out, they were $40. I wore them once, got made fun of because I wanted them so bad. Everybody said, you're so skinny. You're so skinny in those. All right, the Betz ball. Thank you, Thor, for letting me express my newfound faith. All right, so we just looked at a video from third phase of moon that showed a floating sphere, right? And, you know, I don't know what it is. I have no idea. Nobody here knows what it is. But is it the Betz ball?
What's keeping it up in the sky?
I'll show you this one more time.
Perform these maneuvers like this. It's very unconventional.
Sphere,
it's amazing. Again, how it just shot down like that, Brent, and you could see that it was lying there in that tall grass. It definitely. This is okay. Very compelling. I'm going to have more updates on this one, guys, tomorrow.
Now this
I'm
is
sure
the Betz
there's some
sphere.
recovery going on, crash retrieval. Yeah, Blake, I just got this in.
Hold on. I wanted to tell you about this real quick. I don't know if you're going to get the whole story. This is a debunk on it, but it's a short video. That's why I want to play it. The Betz sphere. Now, there was a guy named David Betz, I don't know, B-E-T-Z, and they found this sphere. And the sphere seemed to be alive. It had intelligence, and it shimmied, you know, it liked music and all this other stuff. But, you know, every now and then it would do its own thing, and then they'd have to go get it and bring it back. Like, there was something in it, but nobody could tell what. Now, I don't know if it's real or fake or whatever. It looks legit. Now, there's a bunch of spheres that have seemed to be scattered all around the world. I don't know if you know about that. Have you ever seen that little documentary somebody did about 20 minutes about all of this, like bigger spheres than this one? Were those the stone spheres? Maybe I'm mixing it up. Anyway, I wanted to give you a little preface before we get into this debunk. Now that you know, here we go.
Students find an alien propulsion drive in Florida. 26 May 1974, Jacksonville, Florida. Terry Betz and his parents are inspecting the damage caused by a bushfire. They find an 8-inch metal orb marked with a triangle symbol. He fears it is debris from a Sputnik satellite. Taking the orb home, Betz is stunned to see it vibrate whenever he plays his guitar. Then it begins to move by itself.
See?
A local news story suddenly goes international. NASA and the US military contact Betz. X-rays show 2 round objects inside the sphere. Independent researchers discover radio waves coming from within the orb. Others warn that opening the orb could cause a nuclear-like explosion. What is the unearthly artifact? (1971) Jacksonville, Florida, 3 years before the discovery of the orb.
3 hours from me.
Artist James Derling Jones is working on his latest work. A sculpture made from industrial ball valves, each containing an 8-inch stainless steel orb. Transporting them in his Volkswagen camper van, a few fall off the roof rack and into the undergrowth, where one waits to be found.
Hold on, I gotta pause it. You know, you gotta pause these things, because I gotta talk about it. Okay. We're halfway done. This guy's about to give us the bad news. I think I've never seen this debunk video. But imagine having a ball or a sphere, and it does all this stuff. Your friends come over, the news, you're on TV, you're in the radio thing, whatever, right? Everybody's talking, you're in the paper. This was back in 71. Go.
Found 3 years later by the Betz family. Despite the huge media interest, the Betz sphere was never seen to perform its mysterious tricks on camera.
Okay, that right there pisses me off like you wouldn't believe.
It faded from the news, and its current location is unknown, making it conveniently unavailable for proper scientific testing. Fuel cell, nuke, or ball valve? Debate is welcome in the comments, as always.
Wait, that's it?
Adios.
There's no debunk! Oh, that was awful! I'll put the link to that video in the show description, but that was terrible. Let me see if there's another video. There's plenty out there. All right, let's do this. We'll do a couple of shorts. Yeah. 1974, it started off saying. 5, 4, 3, 2. You.
George Island, Florida. Terry Betz noticed a small brush fire in his yard. As he went to extinguish the fire, lying there was a mysterious metal sphere the size of a bowling ball. Terry took it inside and cleaned it off. Days later, he noticed something strange. The metal sphere began making a throbbing noise whenever he played his guitar.
Excuse me?
A day after that, the family noticed the sphere seemingly rolling on its own, even following people around the house. Intrigued, he started doing experiments with the sphere. He found that it would move on its own after being shaken and placed on the ground. Freaked out, he called the local newspaper to tell them about the discovery. The U.S. military quickly got wind of the story and suddenly showed up at Terry's house. They immediately confiscated the sphere. Many years later, a story was released saying it was nothing more than a ball check valve which had been produced by a local manufacturing company. In 1974, on Fort George Island, Florida, Terry Betz noticed a small brush fire in his yard.
Does that story seem a little different? It does. Let's watch another one. Here we go. I don't know what this is yet. Oh, this is it? At the Museum of the Weird. It's not moving. Okay, well, that blows. Oh, here we go.
Maybe some things were never meant to be found. In 1974, the Betz family was surveying fire damage on their property in Jacksonville, Florida, when something strange caught their eye. An 8-inch metallic sphere, perfectly smooth, sitting alone in the grass. They thought it was just scrap from the fire and brought it home. But that's when the strange behavior began. At first, the sphere would roll on its own, changing direction mid-movement, even rolling uphill. It never rolled off table. Instead, it stopped at the edge and came back. It didn't respond like a ball. It responded.
All right, I got to tell you what. Thank God that kid doesn't have thousands of subscribers. That would make me so mad if that kid was successful. That might have been the worst editing I've ever heard. Ever. For a short. Like when you do that, you think you're doing a good deed by trying to push it together, but it's awful to listen to. That was the worst I've ever heard. The worst. So much so I want to listen to it again, but I won't. So that's the Betz ball. All right. So we don't know what these round objects, these spheres are. We just don't know. Hold on. Okay, well, let's move along. Azalea, I think that's how you say this. Azalea Festival, Skywatch, with Christopher Bledsoe, his family, and over 250 people. Are you ready for this? You want to watch this shit? Remember, this word, festival, not vestibule, festival. What do you see already? Festival orbs. I mean,
Oh! 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 Oh!
so wild. They caught a shooting star. Big deal, dude. And by the way, these are balloons. They're at a festival. It's so stupid. Oh my God. Anybody believe? Like, they're all generally going in this direction from right to left. You can tell there's some sort of breeze by the way they're kind of going up and to the left and sort of circulating. Bullshit. There's nothing this guy can do. Convince me. Look at the following. Look at these people, these poor, poor people being fooled into believing that Christopher Bledsoe is going to call in. It's amazing. I have an idea. If things don't get better, if I'm not successful like I think I'm going to be in 3 years, by my 60th birthday, if I'm not successful that way, I am going to, and I'm putting this out there now, so you can clip this, keep it for 3 years. I am going to come up with a hoax that'll put me at the, it'll be a good one too. People will believe. Oh, I'll come up with something that I already have some ideas on how you could really pull off a hoax that you were abducted. You just have to be really good at acting, and you have to convince people. Never give a wink, never go, never do any of that shit. You got to just, oh yeah. Hey, if that's the only way to get rich in this world, I would just want to see if I could do it. That's all. It can be done. You know who did that? What was his name? That the great the magician guy. Him and his lover faked the world that they had a psychic and all this stuff. Remember that? And then they had to come out and tell everybody, "No, we faked it. We just wanted to see how gullible you were." And you know, that was a really important discovery, and nobody cared. Nobody cared. People still want to believe. It's amazing. He goes, we lied to you. No, yeah, but you have the gift. You just don't know it. Okay. Talk about denial. And I don't mean, yeah. This should scare ufology. What I'm about to tell you. This should frighten everybody. Do you remember the former Israeli guy, Hayim Ashed? I believe that's how you say its name. Remember that guy? Because he stated that the existence of the Galactic Federation. Remember that? He said they're sitting out there waiting. He says they're going to come soon and bring disclosure with them. Well, duh. I mean, how dumb do you have to be to make that statement? Right? They're going to come here and give you disclosure. Them coming here is disclosure, you yin yang. Who finds these people? My God. They're so smart, they're stupid.
Working with retrieved non-human technology right now in the United States. And one of the reasons they're so secretive about it is because the Russians and the Chinese have exactly the same program. And as David Grush told me in his interview nearly 2 years ago, David referred to the fact that there is a Cold War going on. There is a fight between adversary nations, Russia, China, and the United States, and I suspect nobody's saying this publicly yet, but I'll say it, Israel.
Wow, this guy's a genius. It took you till now to figure that out? What a reject.
I suspect that these countries are all involved in a battle to secure the knowledge behind retrieved non-human
yeah, look how many blinks this guy. This guy doesn't know what the fuck he's talking about. He is so bad for ufology. I know, I'm bad. Why don't I just do good reporting instead of pointing out the bad? I get that a lot. Maybe we'll start changing things. Maybe interviews again. I know that you guys want interviews. We'll change it up. But I have to point out how bad people are. Because he's talking out of his ass. And when people who don't know any better click on that, and then hopefully, they'll see, like, he's wrong. But I don't think people see some of the things that you and I see. Because a lot of us have been here more than a minute, right? Anybody who's been here more than 5 years, you pretty much get it in every angle. There's not much we can pull over the wool. Pull the wool over. Well, there's no wool being pulled over any eyes. Before Bob Lazar's 1989 interview with George Knapp, Bob Lazar, together with John Lear and Gene Huff, conducted nighttime expeditions and managed to capture some UFO footage using his little Celestron telescope. I believe it was March 22nd. Yeah, 1989. Yep. Check this out. Oh my God, I'm going to throw up inside. Here we go. Oh, come on. I just 9, 10 clicks just to get this thing. I don't like the way it looks, but...
miles due east of Groom Lake, Nevada, the super government secret test site.
I like how they're in the middle of the desert and he's whispering, like they're a mile away.
And just a few minutes ago, we saw one of the government extraterrestrial UFOs fly over there. We all watched it for about...
Did you hear? I'm
7 or 8 minutes. Right here I have my...
This is why I have an issue with him.
Celestron scope. It's 8 inches. And I had it focused in for about 15 seconds and saw for myself that in fact it was a disc. We're going to stay here for another couple hours here to see if we can show you folks an actual extraterrestrial flying saucer being flown by the government. So if you just stand by and...
That's Bob Lazar's father.
Over that mountain, which is where they are.
I'm telling you.
Over here,
they look at that. I mean, that almost looks like Bob Lazar right there. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference if it was a little darker, other than the big schnozzle.
Mountain. There's some lights over there which
I'm telling you, that's Bob Lazar's dad.
Trucks. We don't know whether they're looking
down.
You
don't believe me, but I feel it.
What they're doing up there, but we managed to get in here. We're standing on
God, I thought that was Bob.
Completely legal where we are. And if you'd like to come here later in the show, we'll tell you exactly how to get here.
And I like their names, Bob, John, right? They're such easy names.
Well, you can mention who's with you, John.
We have Bob Lazar, and we have Jackie Lazar, Bob's wife, and we have Gene Huff. And this mission was organized tonight by Bob Lazar.
Bob,
who is
John, and Gene.
A theoretical physicist who works at Groom Lake.
And is also a dead man at this point.
They all have...
You want your name on there that you're a physicist.
This home videotape was recorded during one of the trips to the Groom Mountains.
Okay.
I just don't care. It's just my videos.
What, did you see that move it did? No, I didn't.
I'm Bob Lazar. Look at this.
Look at it now.
I used to think this was great.
That's right enough
Oh.
for me to get the son of a bitch.
Here, hold on, right here. Are you there?
No.
See those flashes? I used to see those too. That's bizarre.
It's bright right now.
Admittedly, the tape proves very little by itself because with the distance and darkness, there are no reference points.
That's right. That was ridiculous footage. Ugh, terrible. Just terrible. Was I talking about this? Why did I show this? I don't know. Yeah, I don't remember. All right, bizarre UFO from Miami. Let's take a look at that. It's almost the top of the hour. You know what that means. Yep, not much time left. Here we go. Now, this is, they say, a bizarre UFO sighting. But to me, I don't see any bizarrity yet. Here we go. 3, 2, and a go.
No video. Video. What the fuck? That shit's like...
It's an airplane. That's a... Whoa.
Dude, what is that? Go down.
Oh shit!
Wow.
Oh shit!
Dude, what is that?
Did anybody get that? I got it.
Look at this in the middle. It's smoking in the middle. What is that? Yo, this is how... Oh my God. That's what I saw with my UFO fleet. I saw them popping up. You can even hear me say it. They're popping up. I see flashes. There's now 30 of them. And they're popping up all over. I can't get them all in, I said. Oh my God, I'm seeing it happen. Fucking A. You have no idea. I waited 20 years for this. Wow. Somebody else captured something similar to mine. It looks just like it.
Look at that.
What the fuck? Oh, this is bizarre.
What?
Oh, this is shit for... Oh, now it's different.
That's an airplane that blew up.
So something blew... Okay, so it's a rocket. I thought it was going to be like the UFO's ice because that's how they were showing up.
Asteroid for sure.
Oh my God. I have to look at my video
No, it's an
again.
asteroid that just exploded when it hit the fucking...
Wow, this is cool.
atmosphere.
I could have seen this if I was outside.
Asteroid hit the atmosphere.
Damn, look at that. Oh, I got excited over that.
Sir, good
It doesn't make sense, but
That is like a once in a lifetime.
this is weird. Wow. Of course it's going to be over the ocean and all that. Where all the tests are done out there. That was cool as hell. I have to tell you, when I saw my fleet video, that's what I saw. I saw them popping up like this. You could even hear me say they were flashing as they turned on. This is objects hitting the atmosphere. Wow. It makes me think that's what I got.
I got it.
No, this is way different than what I call. Now that to me is a great learning experience right there. Two totally different things, but yet they started out almost identically. I can't wait to see if there's any more of this video. That is so weird. They don't tell you what it was though. It's just a bizarre UFO sighting in Miami. How did this happen? How did I... Never mind. All right. Ormond, this is a really good sighting. I think this is the one that I was talking about. This is from Ormond Beach, Florida. This happened yesterday, March 25th. It's a good one. It's 50 seconds long, but this isn't the one I was thinking it was, but this is good too. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. Israel? No. All right, let's see. Stephen Greenstreet posted something. It says, a funny example of the mainstream news media promoting wacky clown shit with zero fact checking. Oh, you gotta listen to this. Oh, this is great. Oh, I wish I was supposed to start the show off with this. Oh, well. This is how you know it's all bullshit, too.
1,500-page Pentagon report. The report says humans have been injured from exposure to UFOs, from abductions and perceived time loss to sexual encounters and unexplained pregnancies.
Some of this stuff is really bizarre.
Ow!
They say the truth is out there, and it might be terrifying. A just uncovered Defense Department summary of UFO-induced effects ranging from abduction and paralysis to electrical shocks and even sexual encounters is shocking the world tonight. The report, again, is from the Defense Department.
I mean, you know, they talk about abductions and pregnancies. I just don't see it. You know, I don't ever get it, why they think that. But it's really strange that they think you can get pregnant that way. It's strange. Anyway, such is life. All of those stories are real, except for the last one. A pyramid-shaped UFO appears in front of tourists over the pyramids in Egypt. Wait, is this new? They're saying this is new. I guess it looks new. Check it out. Tell me what? Oh yeah, Overlander Lear believed everything he was saying, for sure. Imagine millions of people living in our solar system, all on different planets, he said. Not planets, but the moons and split. There you go, kids. That's your reality. I can't help you with that one. I think it's fake. Because if it was real, believe me, it would be known. This is a good sighting from Anaheim. This was March 27th this year. And this is really cool. Oh no, there's this other video I got to show you. This one is good. I don't know what this is, but I got two videos I want to show you. This one and one more, and they're really good. I believe they're good. They're just different. These are the lights that... Oh, the next video is the one with the lights. All right, let me get the next one. Get it ready for you. This is cool, though. Mira ahí.
Mire, caballero, mire.
Chicarón.
Mire. Mire ahí, mire.
Presente el cappuccino.
Mire. Mira, mira, mira. Mire, mire. Mire, ¿qué es esto? Oh my God. No te vayas, mira. Loca. Look. What the fuck? What the fuck? Look. ¿Dónde estaba la luz? Mira, 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 mira. Mira, 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 ¿qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto?
Pretty weird, huh?
Eso.
Wait till
Ay, mi
you
madre,
see the
mira, ¿qué es
next
esto?
video I got for you.
Comparte, caballero, comparte.
Two
Se
more.
está
I got a
acabando
couple
el
more
mundo.
to
¿Qué es
do.
esto, caballero?
This looks good.
Y viene para acá.
I don't know what's going on here, but it looks legit.
Esto es verdad, esto es un video de verdad.
That's a cylinder-shaped UFO, peeps.
Mira, mira, va para la luz.
I'm a little upset he's not zooming in. You know, be nice.
Ay, mi madre, ¿qué es esto?
Ghetto? What are you talking about?
Mamá, eso viene. Mamá, eso viene.
Why am I
Eso
so
viene
getting?
para acá, mamá.
So is the
What the
blue
fuck?
hue coming from the craft or no?
What the fuck?
All right, this guy's pooping. All right, that's pretty
Ay,
much
mi
it on
madre.
this one. There you go. Let it out there, Chief. All right, this next one, I mean, it's good. Why did I say I mean? I wasn't talking about it already. I mean, here we go.
Airplane. This video footage was sent in by Brett Strahan. Not sure of the date, but you're going to see something come up next to an airplane that's moving over 300 miles an hour
See
and
something,
come
say
to
something.
a complete stop. Check this out. Video once again from the cockpit of an airplane.
Watch your mouth. This is a good video, though, my peeps. Hello. You guys want to talk to me? I'm outside looking inside your plane. Hello? Can I speak to Chili, please?
They were talking about whatever it was that came up next to the airplane at an incredibly high rate of speed, stopping. So what I did, I took the original video, put it in slow motion, and then I zoom in on this thing, and then I'm going to modify the format just a little bit, trying to pull forward any recognizable features.
Just do it.
I don't know what we would recognize flying outside of an airplane at around 300 miles an hour at over 20,000 feet, but right there it is. Came up to the airplane, stopped, and then took off again. This thing appeared to be black. It was a dark color, had an unusual shape. It seemed to have something maybe following it. I don't know. I've never seen anything quite like this. There's the wing of the airplane. Here's the object. I zoomed in on it right here, whatever it may be. I'm certain it's not a bird. Obviously, it wasn't another airplane. Here, I put it in slow motion. Are you serious right now? Here it comes again. Very quickly, entered the field of view, appearing literally out of nowhere, but from somewhere. It appeared to be traveling in front of the plane, stopping on a dime in midair, by the way, and then going back the opposite direction. And right there it goes. And that was in super slow motion. Coming up in the next segment, I did some modification work, again, trying to pull forward anything that might be recognizable. And there wasn't, of course, anything recognizable about this. Here I zoomed in on it, and it was just a very unusual black object. Here it is in an inverted format. Light is dark, dark is light. There's the object right there. Whatever. She looked up and saw this moving through the sky very slowly on the night of March 28th, once again above Fairbanks, Alaska, during a...
Guys, you can't write this stuff? What is going on? That is so wild. Look at these pictures.
Storm right around a week ago.
Watch
We've
what
had
she
yet
does.
another geomagnetic storm, and I've received some incredible photos.
These are
sent in by
great.
Karina Watson out of Canada. Check this out. Right there's the storm. Less than 24 hours ago, you can see on the planetary K index. Here's some of the photos that were sent in by Karina from last night out of Canada.
Purple
Are you
link.
serious right now?
Plink.
Those are absolutely stunning.
Look at the
Can
next
you
one.
imagine stepping outside and looking up?
Wow,
to that?
look at this. You have got to be serious. That is absolutely stunning.
Super cool photos by
God,
Karina
I love this place.
out of Canada. I figured they had a nice light show up there with the recent geomagnetic storm activity. There's the high winds. There's been tornadoes, flooding. You're going to see a tree branch fall over here in just a second off this tree
one
right
here,
there.
whoa.
Power outages. You can see this is a street that
Jesus.
is completely overwhelmed with water and debris, leaves, tree branches, you name it. This has been a long duration storm event that is still going on right now as I do this video. I want to take you guys over to Selmer, Tennessee, where they saw a tornado a couple of days ago. And I just received these photos today sent in by Brittany Logan from Selmer, Tennessee. You can see the roof 90% gone off that home right there in Selmer. Large tree down in the front yard of the property. Roof gone.
About this, I swear.
Oh, here we go with that amazing paranormal light, flashing lights all around the world. We don't know what it is, but lights are flashing.
From Sacramento, as she was parked in front of this building here, these windows were reflecting the trees and parking lot lights behind her, and she noticed in the windows the lights behind her were blinking in broad daylight. Make sense. Sacramento's on the map. Thank you, police.
Dude, this is so funny to me that he's turned blinking lights, like defective light bulbs or defective electricity, into a paranormal thing. And we can't understand why these lights are flashing. If anybody has an idea, please let us know.
And
then he says it's a worldwide phenomenon. Of course it is.
4/4 of 2025 was driving down the highway. Talk about being alert. Watch the light on the front of this car malfunctioning.
It's not malfunctioning. That's the digital lights, or whatever, the LED lights on every video that I take now. And I'm outside. You see that on every car that has those lights, like LED lights or that. This isn't I can't watch. I just can't. It's ridiculous. I can show you right now. I got flash. I can show you flashing lights. So stupid. Why do I get so mad? I don't know. I'm going to show you. I'm crazy. I want to show them. I'm good. Here it comes. I'm getting ready to show you. Hold on. It's coming up. I'm looking now. I got it. I'm at the right place. I'm just looking at traffic now. Show you these lights. They flash all the time. Come on. I think I'm at the wrong one. I got the wrong video. This one. Here we go. I think it's this one. Nope, that flashing light phenomena, you need to see it. And I think you guys know. I think you know that all those lights flash on cars. All right, I'll show you. Here it is. Here, watch this car.
All right, we got an
Look at
audit
that.
going here.
They're blinking.
Oh, look at this.
Unbelievable. Can you believe it? A public audit. Unbelievable, right?
He's talking to him on the speaker, telling him to move. He's talking to him on the speaker. He's
See the
talking.
lights? Did you see it? No, for real. Look at the white car in front. Watch the car he pulled over. See, watch this light right here. You'll see it in here. See it? See how it's flashing?
He's talking to him on the
Yeah, that's the flashing I'm talking about.
speaker, telling him to move up.
No, there, look at it, see? When you hit the brakes,
Oh, I don't like this at all.
brakes don't flash. Even the
Somebody
cops
else got
flash.
pulled over up there.
You can see it on some of these other cars that have their headlights
So we
on.
got a couple of people pulled over. Oh, where you going? It's like a bonus.
Oh wait, one of these other cars coming. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? Maybe we'll see it on this cop. The headlights. They usually flash. Maybe when they hit the brakes. Let's see.
Piglet. Another pigtail.
Sorry, I don't like women cops. Hey, women don't even like women cops. All right, let's see if we can see.
They're everywhere today. Oh, where'd that guy go? He got pulled over. That's why he came down here.
I guess it's hard to see, but it's. I get the brake lights. I know I've seen it on headlights. Let's see. No weird flashing. Let's see if taillights are flashing weird. That's too old of a vehicle right there. I don't see it. Not here. But it's, you know, when like these new vehicles, like their headlights have a white light that goes around the perimeter, the outside of a light, like an encasing. And you can see them flashing. Like, if you have your camera, not with your own head, not with your own head, not with your own eyes, it's got to be through the lens of the cameras where you see that weird flashing of the LED lights. I don't know why it's not. I know I see it all the time, so not like I'm worried, but I just wanted to show you people.
Uh-oh.
They're coming to get me. They were
Better watch
following
it.
me. Yep, they were circling around, acting like I don't know. Same vehicle. God, this is shaky all over. Terrible. I'm actually sick watching it. Can't even watch it. All right. Anyway, those LED lights flash. They flash everywhere. There's no paranormal thing going on with lights. Now, Broome Police Station in Australia released a CCTV video back from February 2019 where it depicts what appears to be a UFO or a portal. Maybe these unidentified objects have always been around, they say, and it's us who are now looking up. Why would you say that? That makes no sense. Of course we're up. We're looking around. But I like this girl. She does a good story. All right, let's take a look and see what they captured in this part of the world in 3, 2, and a goo. I have one more video after this.
The following CCTV footage was released by Broome Police Station out of Australia, and it was actually released in February of 2019. So it's before the whole drone UFO craze. And the interesting part about this beach cam footage is it captures an unidentified object that some say may be a portal or even a UFO. Ultimately, they couldn't determine what it was and laughed it off. But maybe the signs were already in our skies long before all the viral sightings of current day UFOs. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
Take a look at this footage. Do you see what I see? Pretty cool, huh? What do you think? Real, fake, not really good, very bad? What do you think? Watch it again. Can you replay it for the kids? Replay.
The following CCTV footage was released by Broome Police Station out of Australia, and it was actually released in February of 2019. So it's before the whole drone UFO craze. And the interesting part about this beach cam footage is it captures an unidentified object that some say may be a portal or even a UFO. Ultimately, they couldn't determine what it was and laughed it off.
So breathy.
But maybe the signs were already in our skies long before all the viral sightings of current day UFOs. Take a look at this footage and tell me what you think.
Yeah, I'm a little frustrated. I have been looking for this other video that I really wanted to show you. It is bizarre. Maybe I put it up here and I forgot. No. 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 Oh, is it here? No. Is it? Oh. What's going on? I don't understand. This doesn't make sense. No, it doesn't. I don't know why these things disappear on me when I know I have it set up and I did it correctly. Maybe this is it? 245 it says. Let's see if this is it. No. What? That's not even the right. This is bizarre. I'm freaking out. This is weird. All right. So, Russian military satellites release mystery object into orbit. After they do that, they start acting very strange. Let me pull this up. There's the story. I'll go ahead and read it. You can see it, read it, know it. 3 Russian satellites launched into space on February 5th this year appear to have released a mystery object into Earth's orbit. It's not clear what the purpose of the satellites nor their new companion is, though U.S. officials speculate that they are demonstrating attack and defense tactics, showing that they are capable of surrounding and targeting enemy spacecraft. Wow. The 3 satellites, Cosmos 2581, 2582, 2583 were launched into low Earth orbit on board the small lift launch vehicle Soyuz 2-1V. These satellites continue to orbit but attracted attention in mid-March due to an apparent maneuvers taking place. One U.S. defense official told CNN that the Russians were practicing space attacks, though astronomer Jonathan McDowell points out that this is far from conclusive. Space Force have cataloged a new object associated with the Cosmos launch. It may have separated from Cosmos 2583 on March 18th. Russia, like the US and China, can be secretive about its space operations and has released no details of what the satellites are up to, per space.com. They could be performing maneuvers as a test, carrying out surveillance, or any number of other possibilities. Space Force, which spotted the new object, will likely be watching closely to find out. That's it. Nothing we can do except watch and wait. I want to thank you all for hanging out this evening here at Goof On. We'll be back tomorrow, Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 Pacific. Hope you guys can join me in a good week ahead. Yeah. That's it. Thank you, Super Chatters. Thank you, moderators. Thank you all for hanging out. Members, I appreciate you. And thank you for the support. And Rich Saves America is supposed to be on at 10 tonight. We'll see if that holds. Depends on how I feel. But I think we'll be live at 10. All right. I don't know. I'm very tired right now. I'm like exhausted. Everything's catching up. All right. Well, anyway, thank you. And anyway, Ben, I know you emailed me. You guys have emailed me some things, and I didn't use them tonight, but I'll look into everything and we'll go forward with anything that could be useful. I appreciate the help. Thanks, everybody. And what's the problem? No, we'll just see you tomorrow. Oh yeah, Truthology for ufology. We did it for you. Wow. We did. All right. Thanks, everybody. Hey, if you ain't looking up, you ain't looking out for ufology. It's true. Alien bless.
There's a good thing. It's rotating. What was in the skies of Why did it downwards treasured sites in Christianity?